what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyle and I watch anime and all that good stuff. Today, we are watching Season 3 of Invincible, Episode 2. Let me check the episode title. A Deal with the Devil, which makes me think that the demon guy is going to make a return. Or we make a deal with Cecil. We'll have to see. I just had to look it up because it's been a while, but Damien Darkblood. So hopefully Darkblood comes back. That would be a nice, callback to season 1. I thought he was a cool looking character. I mean, he pretty much looks like Hellboy, but he is not like a fighter, or at least I gathered he wasn't. He was more of a detective, kind of investigator. So it'd be cool to see him again. I guess we're going to have to fight Cecil or fight the creations of Sinclair with Cecil. I don't know. Something's going to happen in the White Room, and it's going to be wild. The first episode of season 3 was kind of on the tame side for Invincible. So I'm like preparing myself, getting mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, all the types of preparedness you can be to see what the curveballs are. Well, I guess you won't see them, but preparing myself, sitting back in the batter's box for the curveballs that Invincible will inevitably throw at me. But episode 1 of season 3 was fun. So we have Oliver getting older. He got his powers. Debbie is MVP mom, pretty much. She is a mother to Invincible. And now she is a mom to Oliver, which I wonder what his superhero name will be once that comes about. So that will be fascinating to find out. Nolan is being a crybaby in space. However, Alan has learned that he can take a gigantic laser to the chest, so he doesn't even know the limits of his strength. So I wonder if this episode, I really hope that Alan and Omni-Man will break out of the space prison. We also have Mark and his girl troubles, so we'll see if him and Eve can start off on a better foot this episode. Doc Seismic got handled last episode. I like him as like a minor villain. He's been reoccurring. The dude seems to have some staying power, so we'll see if he shows up again. You never know with that guy. Also, we had the time-traveling twins or duo, whatever they were, with the Declaration of Independence. What happened with that? Also, I was thinking the other day, whatever happened to the Mauler twins? Are they gone? I have to like refresh my memory on some of those things. I probably should have watched the previously on Invincible on the first episode. But hey, we're going to trudge on. We're going to skip the previously. And let's get into Invincible Season 3, Episode 2. Let's do it. Here we go. The beach. Oh yeah, we met Duplicate's brother too.
Here. Come and get your fresh fish.
Where are we? Oh. Who's this? Just some randos. Cecil. Right? Is this a young Cecil? What is happening right now? What's that? Okay, it's a mark for him to know he's at the right spot.
Namaste, friend.
How
can I help you find inner
What a front.
peace today?
Thanks for asking, but I think it's a little late for that. Get out, all of you. Now!
Okay. Secret Agent Cecil?
Please, whatever you want, just take it.
Take it. Is he like an FBI agent back in the day? Yeah, how'd he get his scar on his face?
This is Stedman. Nothing here. Tip was a bust. Repeat,
Walkie.
tip was a bust.
Or was it? What's in the box? I was gonna say, he just... Oh. Shit.
found us. But you found us
Oh,
too
hi.
late.
Lady.
This place will be swarming with agents in minutes.
Nah, you gave the all clear. No one's coming.
That's quite the outfit.
And they never will.
It's very distracting. Okay. Cecil, you gotta up your game, bro. He's got a taser.
You forget the simple power of the human body.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't get it. You're gonna set that thing off? Kill thousands? What for?
Someone like you could never see the beauty in it.
Cecil,
Yes.
get your shit together.
Most of the city will die. But the survivors will inherit a new world. And learn that life is a gift, not to be wasted. Revolutions will begin around the world, casting off the shackles of industrial society. We shall return to the natural, the divine.
Lady, you don't know people.
Not too smart, lady. Is that like a bioweapon? Uh-oh.
Seems I returned just in time.
This character design's
Well
pretty
done,
sick.
Force Fist. You've
Force.
lost. You and your nightmare state will never stop the order of the freeing fist.
Oh boy. Their name needs work.
I knew who you were the minute I walked in. Tip was a bust my ass. It was code for come stop these nut jobs.
Life on this plane is only a distraction.
What the hell are you doing?
And fear of death will never keep us from our destiny.
They're gonna blow that shit up.
No!
Time to blow, baby. Okay. Cecil, run! You gotta run, dude. You gotta run.
Oh, shit.
Help him, quick!
Damn. So that's what happened. Okay. Maybe I can trust him now? Fuck.
How many did we lose?
We would have lost thousands.
We lost
Wasn't for
none.
you.
That answered my question.
Some of the gas drifted into the market before we could get it contained.
300?
17.
Okay.
A fraction of what it would have been. We won, Cecil.
Ask the families of the 17 if they agree.
Wow.
Take a little R&R, then come back and collect your medal. Glad to see the artificial skin took, by the way. Except I'm gonna need my money back. They missed a spot.
It was all that was left of my real skin. They wanted to replace it, but I wouldn't let them.
Okay.
Why not?
It's a reminder that I messed up and to never let it happen again.
Okay. I think they could fix your hairline now, though. This is awesome learning about the backstory, though.
Leave me, Steven. That's an order.
We're almost to the safe room.
Dark blood? No,
Not
the
leaving
lizard.
the
blood.
party early, are we?
this dude's a beast. Is that the girl? What the fuck?
It's okay. They work for us now.
They're insane.
They were. But they were also too good to waste. So I fixed them.
Here we go with this bullshit. Where he learned to... Wow. Thought that guy was stronger than that.
Director?
They should be in prison or dead.
I agree.
Making up for their mistakes.
No.
Mistakes, that's what you call it?
Get your head out of your ass. They just saved our lives.
Then let me express my gratitude.
Shoot him.
I don't work with criminals. Not even if they're...
Whoa, what? Oh. Oh, God. Wow. We're blurring the lines here, people. We already have so much to talk about. What the fuck? They're really putting Cecil in here. Dude, this is sick. Fuck the system on the wall. What is that? How did this dude fit in the door?
Good luck. His last cellmate left in a bucket.
Well, that's really nice. Cecil has the power of the tongue, though.
What's your name?
Bet you Cecil runs this place now. What is going on?
Boss, you got a visitor.
Boss. Runs the joint now.
Why are you here, Radcliffe?
Do you mind? I'm stepping down as GDA director, moving over to a new special projects group.
Oh, yeah?
I don't care.
I want you to replace me.
Oh, boy.
No wonder they want you out.
There were
Crazy.
3 deaths a week in this place before you got here.
And now no one's dead.
3 years later,
You have no idea what I've had to do to make it this way.
you did exactly what you had to do. You brought order to chaos. Nothing more, nothing less. Sure, a few people had to pay the price, but the math works out.
Wow.
You think I wasn't watching?
He's got
I
skills.
told you before. I don't waste talent, I fix it. This place was your rehabilitation.
It was supposed to be my punishment.
It was both. And now it's over. If you take the job.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
I can't force you to see things how they really are. But here's what you still don't understand. You can be the good guy. Or the guy who saves the world. You can't be both.
Lines get blurred. I have a couple examples I can think of that we'll talk about later. Look, they can fix your hair,
Protection from
Cecil.
what? Protection from me? What are you even talking about?
It's my job to defend the planet from threats. Don't make me put you in that category, Mark.
Sit on your hands, Mark. Sit on your hands and don't do anything.
Do you use these things to keep Darkwing in line? Or Sinclair?
Darkwing and Sinclair don't have your abilities.
Abilities I only use to help people.
Who are you helping right now? You see things one way and you won't make room for any other viewpoint. You threaten people who disagree with you.
I don't threaten.
No? Because you're scaring the shit out of me right now.
I'm not even doing anything. What is this? You think you can shut me up?
Mark?
Hey, that guy grabbed Mark. Just saying. And now Mark's not attacking, and they're going to attack him. The white room's about to get real
You're
red.
afraid I'll blow the whistle, huh? Tell everyone how you really run this place.
Do you think people here don't know what we do? Just stand down and we can talk this over.
That's not good. Why do they have to be infused with people? I don't get it.
Is that all you got?
Why did you have to ask that, kid?
It's got a lot more.
You happy?
And they're bigger.
Now stop.
Not until you admit to everyone what you've done.
Okay, Mark.
I don't want to hurt you.
The fucking American
I'm
flag.
not the one
on
who's
it.
gonna get hurt.
You said you don't do threats.
You
Yeah.
threatened him. What are we talking about?
People change.
Don't, Mark. I'm warning you.
Don't what?
Remember that giant lobster you tangled with in Atlantis? I had the lab boys recreate the sound it made. Turns out we can transmit it to your earpiece. Not that earpiece. The one we implanted when you were in our hospital. The one too deep to reach.
Okay, so who's in the wrong now?
So be reasonable, Mark. Go home.
We are so far past reasonable.
Is he a slave?
Jesus!
Is he a slave? Guess Mark's your slave now. Mark has no free will anymore.
Apart from causing you pain, the sound also messes up your inner ear, which you need for things like flying or walking.
You put a weapon inside me?
Yeah,
With
he
what you
did.
can do, and after what your dad put us through, you're goddamn right I did.
You're not allowed to have free will.
I
yeah.
hoped I'd never have to use it, but...
You said I wasn't my dad. Did you even believe that?
Yes, Mark, and I still do, so stop being stupid and just...
This is crazy,
come back
dude.
here. Track him.
Wow, dude. This is crazy.
The kid's off leash. I don't want to bring him down if I don't know where he's going to hit.
Off leash. He's off leash.
Shit. We can't have them involved.
I get Cecil's plight, but this is crazy, dude. You can't do this.
That sucked. I still can't believe we got our asses kicked by Doc Seismic.
At least it wasn't just us. Could be worse. We could be stuck mopping up with the others.
Ugh. I think we all need a drink after that.
You gonna
Right.
add a shirt to those pants?
I don't know. Are you gonna... Oh, wait. That's the old me. The new me takes your feedback.
Okay.
And thanks you for your constructive criticism. Before ignoring it completely... Holy shit! Mark?
Rudy, there's a thing in my head. You gotta get it out before Cecil finds me.
Cecil? I don't understand.
Everyone
Yeah.
step back. This has nothing to do with you.
Yes,
He's
sir.
trying to kill me.
What?
For fuck's sake, I'm not trying to kill the kid, but he needs to come with me.
No. No.
D.A. Sinclair slaughtered students. Darkwing killed people in cold blood. Cecil's working with murderers. You all saw it.
We're not having this argument here.
I'd like to hear what Invincible has to say.
Thank you,
This isn't a
Bulletproof.
democracy, Bulletproof. You're coming
Yes.
back to the GDA with me. Now.
No.
No.
I'd never come out again.
Don't be so goddamn dramatic.
I'm not going.
I wasn't asking.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
This makes
Dude,
me
my heart
feel
is racing.
very uncomfortable.
He's not free, you guys. It's only helpful if you use him. What is going on, dude? I am fucking stressed out.
The actual fuck. Stand down. All of you. I said this doesn't concern you.
Hell, it doesn't.
It's getting complicated. Sorry, you can't
All
do
of you
this.
sit the fuck down. Now. Grab him. We're leaving.
Fuck this.
Thanks, Red. Like, what are we doing? I have so many thoughts. I just like fucking can't. I don't want anybody to fight each other. These are apparently human bodies. I know they were donated, but like.
Stop!
You're gonna have to get Cecil. It's gonna teleport. Rex.
Rex, no!
God damn it, Rex!
Why didn't that work?
It had a dead man switch. With the control destroyed, it can't be turned off. I'm attempting to block the frequency.
This is what we want to do? Thank you.
Shut him down. Yes, the reanimate, all of it. Now.
Frequency blocked.
Thank you, Robot. Very reminiscent. Get it. I'd be pissed too. So everybody get your fucking shocked face and wipe it off. Because this is bullshit. This is slavery.
Little asshole.
Okay.
Look at this goddamn mess. Everywhere you go, destruction follows.
Shut the
Because of your
fuck up.
ego. You're a hypocrite, waltzing off to help your mass-murdering dad.
You're gonna get hurt.
But God forbid anyone else screws up and then
Keep
tries
talking.
to make good.
You're gonna get hurt.
Don't you ever threaten me again. As for the rest of you,
I will never work for you again.
Yep.
We're done. And if you ever come near my family again, I will kill you.
He better be careful with the words he's
Rudy,
about to say.
Get this fucking thing out of my head. Now.
Yes. Of course.
I can't believe he planted something in his head. Oh,
fuck.
I'm so stressed out. Here,
He
episode
promised
1
me he'd protect you.
was fine.
After everything that happened with Nolan, he looked me in the eye and he promised.
It's not your fault, Mom. We all trusted Cecil more than we should have.
These always do the trick for me.
Thanks.
We fight monsters every day. But I didn't think Cecil was one of them too.
He's lost it. If he went this far, who knows what he'll do next?
I can fight him. I'd kick his ass.
I told Cecil if he goes near you, or Oliver, or anyone else I care about, I'd kill him.
Wow.
Oh, Mark.
Well, why didn't you kill him already?
Hey.
You don't have to worry.
Oliver.
We don't kill.
But you
Good.
just said you'd kill Cecil if
I had to make sure he took me seriously.
Good.
That's all.
We don't kill people. Not in this family, never.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
But you need help now, right? I mean, you don't
No.
have all those GDA guys if you get in trouble. Now I have powers and everything. I can come help you instead. Mom said you'd train me.
Training and helping are two different things.
Yes. You're young.
Mark didn't get his powers until he was 17.
Correct.
He got to be a normal kid first. You deserve that too.
Yes, you do.
And get down from there.
Yeah. Walking in this house, young man.
Don't be in a rush, Oliver. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even make sense. I've known Cecil since I was 14, the first GDA guy who wasn't a total dick.
He's scared.
Or so I thought.
And rightfully
Why
so.
the hell would he do this?
He was scared of me.
Mm-hmm.
Of what I could become, I guess.
Yes.
That's such bullshit. I know you. You don't hurt people if you can help it.
They thought they knew Nolan.
I mean, Rex has been asking for it for years and you still haven't thrown him into space.
That's me. Mr. Self-Control. Cecil was right about Angstrom, though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to kill him, but I did.
Man, I love this
Cecil
growth.
was trying to get under your skin. You are better off without him.
Thanks. I know things are weird between us right now, but it means everything that you're here.
Man.
No, I just thought Debbie might need my help if things went bad with Cecil, especially now that she has your brother. And I was worried about you.
What we were talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
before Doc Seismic,
Mm-hmm.
what I said, it came out all wrong.
Oh God, we don't have to talk about that right now.
If you really think I'd ask you out just because some future version of you told me to,
No, it's not just that. It was humiliating.
What?
She was from how many years in the future? 20? So the future me is almost 40 years old and she's still heartbroken over something that never happened 2 decades earlier. That's who I end up becoming?
Ooh.
She was a different version of you. Who knows what went on in her life?
Still doesn't feel great.
Not all of our alternate versions can be good.
When I met you, I thought you were amazing. Like, right away. But you were with Rex, so I pushed those feelings down. Then I started dating Amber, and it was great, and I fell in love with her, but what I felt for you never totally went away.
Oh boy.
A high school crush isn't enough, Mark.
That's not fair. You know it's more than that.
I don't know. That's the problem.
Okay.
I need to think about this. We both do. I'll always have your back, Mark. And maybe that has to be enough for now.
I'm like really impressed with Mark.
Shouldn't there be a cleanup crew for this?
They're not here. We are. Grab a mop.
You okay? She's not
It's
okay.
just like back at the missile base.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Cecil spent millions to put me back together. Then his dead monsters tried to rip us apart.
What even are we to him?
It's confusing.
We're weapons.
Yeah, you are.
Like his tanks and guns and all that stuff. Useful until we're not.
No kidding.
Cry me a river. You'll feel better after some honest work.
Hang on, man. You weren't even here. Cecil almost killed Mark.
Sure. Sounds like Cecil went too far. But Invincible made him do it when he broke into the Pentagon and started tearing shit up. The kid needs to learn what happens when you don't think things through.
When exactly was he supposed to think it through? When Cecil was frying his brain or when the Frankenbots were killing him?
Mark faced consequences for once. Good. Cecil's always gone soft on him. Just like his father.
Mark's dad almost killed him, you dick.
All he had to do was follow orders. Like we all do.
But I've seen most of you not follow orders. Many times, in fact.
We should have never quit Team.
Do you even remember how badly you wanted to be a Guardian? How hard we all worked to be here? I died for this.
And you'll die again, and again, and again, and Cecil will never even care.
Don't lecture me, Ray. I went through just as much as you and Rex. More even.
No, you didn't. Not anywhere close.
It's not a
There's
contest.
only one of me. I can't go hide a backup copy of myself away like you can.
Yeah, my powers are different. So, I also didn't fall apart the minute I got hurt.
That's too far, Kate.
How dare you?
Just stop acting like you're the only one who
Are we gonna
almost
fight?
died. I had just as close a call as you did.
This isn't about you, Kate. It's about Cecil.
Cecil only does what's necessary.
So I suppose it was necessary to put a bomb in Mark's head?
He just proved it was.
What?
Now get back to work. That's an order.
No!
Orders.
This is bullshit, and we don't have to put up with it anymore. Cecil doesn't own us. We can just leave.
Can you?
Go.
What was wrong with Team?
Everything.
At least we didn't try and assassinate each other.
But I don't believe that's exactly what happened. Oh, for the love of God! The Guardians are the best superheroes in the world. It's a privilege and an honor to work here. Yes, there's hardship. Yes, there's sacrifice. If you children don't like that, get out!
Ooh, that's a great idea. Because I'd rather quit than work one more day with a sanctimonious, bootlicking, hypocritical prick like you.
Damn, Rex.
The door is over there.
We're gonna have a rift for a little bit. Okay.
You heard him. Who's coming?
You know I am.
Me too.
Wait! Everybody calm down.
If Cecil did that to Mark, who's to say he wouldn't do that to all of us?
That's a little extreme.
Fuck
Why?
it. I'm out too.
Yep.
I can't work for a man I don't trust.
Yep.
I'm staying.
Well. Oh, Rudy.
I'm sorry, Immortal.
Shape. Smith. Get out of there.
Shapesmith? Samson?
Cecil let me live after what I did on Mars, and my bed is a race car, so
Oh, God.
think Cecil. I'm gonna go, Cecil.
What Cecil did was messed up. But I can't fix that from the outside.
You have 2 hours to leave before I throw you out myself.
Shut the fuck up.
Immortal, are you sure you want to leave it like that?
They'll be back.
I don't think so.
Oh, God. Chaos everywhere. Oh,
So
my
Claire's
heart.
not in prison?
Oh, no.
I just assumed.
Oh,
He should
no.
be.
Oh, no. No.
But Cecil gave him a job instead.
That is the most messed
No!
up thing I've ever heard.
This is horrible.
So he
This
just does whatever he wants?
this is horrible.
Makes more of those things?
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
I thought we stopped him, but they just gave him a bigger lab. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up, but I thought you deserved to know.
He does deserve to know.
No, it's better to know.
Yeah.
Should I have done more to stop Sinclair?
This
No.
isn't your fault.
No, it's not.
I could have stopped him forever.
Mark.
Oh, God.
He
No.
killed a dozen people, hurt way more, you two included. He would have deserved it.
I've known you since we were 5 years old, and it's just not who you are.
I agree.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Yeah.
I should have.
Why?
If you
No.
killed him, you'd be just like him.
Exactly.
The world doesn't need more people like that. It needs more people like Invincible.
Yes. Fuck you. I'm out.
Oh! What was that for?
When I tried out for the Guardians, I didn't really think I'd get in. For the first few weeks I was here, it didn't feel real. I guess
Pretty
I was
cool.
mostly right. The only real part was the people.
Nice.
I don't understand.
I'm trying to say, I'm glad you're coming with us.
Good. Very good.
It just made logical sense, given the reality of the situation.
Uh-huh. Sure it did. Logical sense.
Just tell the girl you're leaving for her.
Good advice. I'll consider it.
But, as much as you like her, there's something else.
I don't know what you mean.
Sure you do.
Invincible is the most powerful superhero on the planet.
Hey, now.
It's a simple fact.
Be on
And
his
someday,
side.
I might need him on my side.
You always were a cold fish, man. But I'll miss you.
I know, it doesn't compare to Italy, right? But
Debbie's
this
on a
place
date.
does make their own pasta.
It's delicious.
It's
Really?
not Italy.
I actually wasn't sure this would ever happen. When you never called me back, I figured maybe you weren't interested.
Life's
Paul,
busy.
that's not it.
Paul.
After the gas explosion, it's embarrassing, but I was scared to go out for a while.
I'd be scared to stay in.
Sorry.
So, how is Mark doing? He's what, 18?
19.
Oh, shit.
The time flies by.
Time skip.
He's at
sort
upstate U, right?
Actually, he's
He's-
trying some other things.
of. Yeah, vocational school.
Oh.
Or he's an apprentice somewhere.
Well, he's young. He's got lots of time to figure things out.
Yes, he does.
Just been a rough few months.
I get it. Yeah. My sister's kid seems like he gets a ride home from the cops more often than not.
Oh, no, it's not like that. He and Oliver are good kids. They just have their challenges.
Are they special needs? You never mentioned.
No.
Yes. Well, no, not in the conventional sense, but they're, I'm sorry. I am screwing this up. Can you tell I haven't been out on a date in 20 years?
If it's all too soon.
No.
No,
we're,
of course
we're
not.
good.
Or
It's just that her kids are superheroes.
maybe it is. I don't know.
It's okay.
Welcome. This is Introduction to Architectural Form. If that's not what you're here for, then
Even
you're in
school?
the wrong room. Here, you will learn the fundamentals of construction. How we make the houses we live in, the walls we use to protect ourselves, the roofs over our head.
Nice.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Ooh.
Now let's get started.
Nice.
So
That your
this is
team?
it then.
It's better this way.
We have the reanimate on standby if you need backup, and you can hold tryouts for new members soon. But I also have another suggestion. Invincible wasn't willing to give him another chance. I'm hoping that you'll be more open-minded.
I made mistakes, I won't lie.
but I'm trying to make up for them. If you'll have me, I'd be honored to serve.
It will be good to have Darkwing on the Guardians again.
Prison time served? None. Gets to live in a fancy mansion being a superhero? Go ahead.
Everything all right, sir?
No.
We'll soldier on. We always do.
And Darkwing?
What about him? I'm tired, Donald. Just spit it out.
He did murder people in Midnight City. It was one thing calling him in when we had no other choice. It's another putting him on the Guardians.
People change, Donald. Bad guys reform, good guys forget what they're fighting for. It's just how it works.
Is it now? So he took the job, clearly. Back in the day, GDA. Beige computers and all.
Director Stedman?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the GDA. My name is
Hey.
Donald Ferguson. I'll be your number one. May
I'll
I
be your
introduce you to
number
the
one.
team?
Knock yourself out.
Good morning, everyone. This is Director Stedman. As you all know, he was handpicked by Director Radcliffe. And I trust you'll show him the same energy and respect.
I'm looking forward to working with you.
They're like, he just
Wording's
got out
all
of
the
prison.
same. They're using old reports, Donald. Swapping in a few new sentences, taking the easy way. They think because I was in prison, I'm a fuck-up. And that means they can get away with shit like this.
They don't know you yet.
Yeah, well, if this doesn't change soon, they're gonna learn pretty quickly who I really am.
Excuse me, sirs.
Sirs.
There's a situation.
Ooh, who were the heroes back then?
No match in our system, sir. We don't know who this is, or if they're friendly or not.
Omni-Man.
Jesus, we better hope he is. Prep a chopper.
Sir, someone this powerful? Protocol says we send in the Immortal first. Ask questions later.
We don't know his intentions yet, Donald. And the Immortal tends to communicate with his fists.
Yeah, he's not a
And
talker.
sir, what if he's hostile?
And Christmas comes early, and you all get that new director you wanted.
Wow, he just fucking flies there to talk to Omni-Man. He's got some fucking gumption. That's how Viltrumite handles it.
Who are you?
Cecil Stedman, director of the Global Defense Agency. We run teams of superheroes to protect our planet from whatever dangers might arise. You don't look like you're from around here.
I'm from the planet Viltrum. My government sent me here to help protect the people of your world.
Huh.
What?
They did,
Okay.
did they?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Pupils dilated, heart rate elevated. He's an alien, so we don't know his norms. But if he were a human, he'd be lying.
Yeah, no shit. All that crap you said about the World Betterment Committee. Talk about a fairy tale. You don't get something for nothing in this universe.
What do we do, sir?
Well, he says he wants to help, so we'll let him help. For now.
Are you sure?
You saw how strong he is. As long as he saves lives, I don't give a damn about his motivations. But track his movements, sort a file, and get the eggheads working on countermeasures. We'll figure out why he's really here.
Start
Right
a
away, sir.
file.
Sir? Sir? Sir, you were saying?
Darkwing will be fine, Donald.
Say
Just
that.
leave it be.
I don't give a damn as long as he helps
Invincible.
people.
We can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
Man, what an episode. Please have an after credits, please. Thank God. I need more. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
can we talk?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I know you think being friends or having my back or whatever is enough for now, but it's not. Not for me.
Wow.
Mark.
Just hear me out. When
Okay.
Cecil attacked me, I thought I was gonna die.
Oh my God, that's awful.
That's not what I'm trying to say. When I was lying on the ground with that sound drilling into my head, the only thing I could think about was you.
Wow.
About how if I died, I'd never get to see you again. That's how I know, Eve.
Wow.
That what I feel for you isn't some stupid crush. It's real. It's always been real.
Well.
I need you to be sure.
I am.
What the fuck?
I mean it. I'm an idiot for not realizing it sooner. If you don't want to date me or you're not interested, I can't change that. But if you feel half as much for me as I do for you, then let's give it a try.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So are we dating or what?
Yes.
What?
I mean, if you want to, I definitely want to.
Isn't that what? Finally, Jesus. That was like one of the most romantic things he could have ever said, and she just like brushed it off. Oh boy. What just happened? Okay. I really asked for this. I was like, episode 1 was just like, you know, not dramatic enough. And then this happens. I think I'm starting to care about the characters like way too much. I really do. I love this show. Mark has like grown on me so much. I feel like he's finally maturing as like a young adult. He's 19 now. When the show started, he was 17. He's seen a lot. He has seen so much fucking shit. Whether it be blood and bone fragments in the face, or loss, or family problems. Like, the dude has been through and seen a lot. So let's talk about... I don't know what to talk about first. It was really cool to see Cecil's backstory. I'm kind of flabbergasted that we didn't get that sooner. He's always been this, like, enigma. Like, how did he get the scar, which we learned about today? How did he become... the leader of the GDA? We learned about that. When did he meet Omni-Man? How did that go down? We learned about that. So seeing all that stuff was cool. Seeing that Donald was there from day one and he's like, I'm your number one. It was such a cool like line. He's like, I'm your number one. So about Cecil's backstory, I get where he's coming from. I do. They definitely paint the picture well. He encountered kind of the same dilemma that Mark is having now, but a little bit different. I mean, it's kind of the same, kind of different. Mark's coming at it with, you know, Rick was tortured. Other college kids were tortured and murdered. Rick's been put back together, having to go through all this trauma. His best friend had a bone saw going through his arm. It's in my freaking thumbnail for that episode. William has a bone saw going through his fucking flesh from Sinclair, and yet Sinclair has his own fucking division now at the GDA performing experiments, which fulfills his fucking weird tick in his brain, and he thinks he's doing a great job and blah blah blah. And it's like, then Mark kind of brought up like, maybe I should have killed him back then. I mean, in that scenario, Mark had all the power, so he didn't need to kill him. He could let, you know, the powers that be, which is what happened, take him away and supposed to imprison him for life, or whatever the punishment the courts decide or whatever. And then you may or may not agree with it. You know what I mean? But it's letting things play out rather than taking justice into your own hands. You know what I mean? Like, stopping him is enough. So that's where Mark's coming from. Also with the Darkwing thing. You know, Darkwing 2 just murdered people in the city because he was Batman, but to the nth degree. Batman doesn't kill anybody. If you don't know that, that is Batman's thing. Batman does not kill anybody. You could probably talk to hardcore Batman fans. I don't know if he's ever killed anybody, or at least purposely killed anybody. That's not how he does his business. He doesn't even shoot. If you've ever watched, like, if you grew up on Batman the animated series, he never used a gun. He would fight people with guns, but he never used a gun. Edward Elric in Fullmetal Alchemist, he tells Roy Mustang when he becomes a state alchemist at a teenager. He was a teenager when he became a state alchemist and became a dog of the military and said, I'm not killing anybody. And Roy was like, you might have to get your hands dirty. That's, you know, you're going to have to take orders. And Ed was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. So I totally understand where Mark's coming from. And if anybody, Mark is probably the one person who can ultimately choose not to kill someone. With the Angstrom Levy, that was defending his mom, his brother. It was in a blind rage, and Angstrom said he was strong. Like, that one is gray. Like, that one isn't like it. Well, it's gray in the sense of like, could he have stopped? Yeah, probably. But like, at the same time, knowing everything that went into that, it was like you could see him killing him on accident, you know? So it's like, it's just, Cecil has this form in his brain that what happened in the past has to be what happens in the future. And that's reciting the same line that the former GDA director said to him. What is it? It's, we can either be the good guys or the guys who save the world. I hope that's what he said. I'm pretty sure it's like along the lines of what he said. So it's like, they can't not kill people because it's necessary to save the world. And it's apparently necessary to let murderers back on the team. I think something's going to backfire with that. Clearly half the team's split up now. And I think Cecil, at least my hope, my prediction is that Cecil is going to find out, although people can be reformed and although people can change, when somebody does something so fucking crazy, like murdering people, like Darkwing, wasn't he like murdering like fucking somebody who was like robbing somebody? Like, yes, robbing someone is bad. Should you kill someone who's like stealing a purse? Is that what we're just supposed to be doing? And, you know, the Sinclair thing, like, and I mentioned it in the episode too. I understand Cecil's fear of Mark. I do. I mean, the people fear, you know, friggin' political figures in the United States right now because of the power that they have. And they're not fucking superheroes, fucking flying around being able to lift icebergs. So I get it from his perspective, is that he's afraid. But when you plant a machine in someone's head, they're effectively your slave. Mark is his slave. He may not use that machine in that way, but the fact that he put it in there is wrong. It's just wrong. But planting something in Mark's brain or, you know, in his skull, wherever, in his fucking wrist, wherever, planting something within somebody without their consent like that is fucked up. It's just that Cecil is fine with that decision. He's okay. He's okay with that. And like going back to Cecil's backstory where he shot the fist, oh man, I forget their name, it was lame, but the girl and the guy who were gonna unleash that gas on the city, they were also, he mentioned they murdered people. So, well, they murdered the 17 people at the very least. They murdered 17 people, right, with the gas. And then Cecil found out they were working for the GDA later and just took his gun and fucking shot them. Is that technically the right way to go about it? I don't think so, but from Cecil's perspective, it was they killed 17 people, they're bad, I should shoot them. And then he gets thrown in jail. And then now he comes out of jail and he's like, oh, I'm like them. Like, it's just so ass backwards to me. I do understand some of the tug of war in Cecil's brain about defending the greater good. It's like, you know, the trolley problem in a sense is like there's one person over here and there's a bunch of other people over there, and the trolley's coming for the multiple people. Let's say, do you hit the switch to then make it kill the one person? It's like people are going to die either way. So do you save more or do you save fewer? And then it's like, what if it's your mom, or what if it's your wife, or what if it's your dad, or whomever who's the single, and then on the other track put like millions of people? And it's like, well, what do you do then? And it's like people are dying either way, but one is fewer, but maybe it's your wife, and the other end is a million people. Those are the moral dilemmas that you're going to get into as the fucking director of the GDA. So I can understand his plight. I feel like I've said that like 100 times, but this episode was really fascinating. This was one of the better episodes, I think, of the series, honestly. And maybe that's just because I've been like so amped up to get into season 3, but this was really, really cool. Going back in time, seeing Cecil's backstory, seeing Mark's development. Like, he even, like, when he said, I'll kill you to Cecil, he fucking put him on the wall, and he said, he was like, with all of his chest, he's like, if you come near my family, I will fucking kill you. And then like later on, he's just like sitting at the table, and it's like, I almost expected the threat that he said. I kind of was expecting that, but I almost kind of expected like even more, like Mark to just like completely fly off the handle. And it was like immediately he cooled down. He said, get this thing out of my fucking head. And then he left, and then he went home, also explained to Oliver, he's like, we don't kill people. He's like, I said it then because I wanted him to fucking know I was serious, but like that's not what I'm about. And then the people close to him, like his mom, Eve, William, William's boyfriend, are all like, that's not who you are. He mentioned, should I have killed Sinclair? And William's like, I've known you since I was 5, dude. That's just not who you are. And I love that. I love it so much. But I am on Team Mark right now. Okay? We're on Team Mark. We're anti-Omni-Man. And I knew to never trust Cecil. And when the whole Sinclair thing started, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh boy. All right, to wrap this up, because I feel like I've been talking for so long, and I don't know if anybody sticks around at this point. Eve and Mark are official. They made out on the bridge. Very cute. Mark was like spilling his heart out, and she was like, I really need to know. And I was like, how much more do you need to know? He literally said he was gonna die, and you were the person he thought of. That was it. She's like, if I don't make it out here, I won't be able to see you. And that was before you guys even kissed. Okay? So the guy loves you, and I hope they are awesome. I wish the best for them. It's going to be even more stressful now when they fight and one of them gets hurt. If Eve dies, I would not want to be around Mark and be a villain because they would get fucked up. We didn't get any progress on Alan and Nolan, so that sucks. I really want to see what's going to go down with them. I feel like the Viltrumites are going to show up like any second. Like, we're going through all this fucking shit at home on Earth, and it's like, when is the invasion going to happen? So, man, I asked for it, guys. I asked for more drama, and I got it with this episode. Oh, and I think I touched on it a little bit, but now the Guardians are split. Rex said, fuck you, Immortal. I pretty much never agree with anything that Immortal does, so although I do hope Immortal and Duplicate last forever. I ship them. They're great. But now we have a whole team rift, so it's like, I wonder if the Viltrumites are going to show up, and then we're going to have to figure everything out and just fucking shake hands and say, we got to save the world. We got to do what we got to do to save the world. But maybe afterwards we can send the murderers and psychopaths back to jail, because that's where they belong. Oh, God. Okay. I think that's enough rambling on for now. I'm going to be editing this and be like, Kyle, why did you talk so much at the end? But thank you guys so much if you got this far in the video. Man, season 3 is ramping up. I can't wait to see what's next. Fuck Omni-Man, and I am Team Mark. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Later.